All right, the person who messaged me, that's Shannon Alvarado. That person's picture is on the front of this. What are all the screenshots today? Well, most of those screenshots came from this person, Angelique. Angelique also exposed somebody pretending to be a lawyer. See, that's what you guys do on my channel. You get on and you fucking troll me. Nobody helps. Shannon Alvarado doesn't get on my channel to help. She gets on my channel to troll, same as the others. You notice it's never about the abuse that I'm going through. It's always about Shannon Alvarado's opinions. When she said she wasn't there about things that I have literal recorded evidence of, but then she'll assume that anybody else who says anything about me is telling the truth. She doesn't demand evidence out of them. Meanwhile, none of them actually send evidence. She claims that Mandy Hughes sent her receipts showing that she sent those things, sent that money to the jail. But she never tried to send that to me. She never tried to help turn that in. While I was fucking physically and psychologically tortured in Arapahoe County Jail and could not even contact my own public pretenders. And I'm told in Christ, when my public pretender does not work for the public pretender's office, hey Sean, you see my back window? You see my windows?
Well, her ex came around again. Just as soon as things started looking up, her ex came around, and I said, I've had enough. Bye.
You can't make no slinging because of her, and you can't sober up because of her. You can't get no rest because of her, and now you got bullshit with the ex because of her. Did I get that correct?
Oh, yeah, I got the cops called on me here the other night, Safeway. Because the ex-girlfriend, and now, the new girlfriend was stupid and didn't listen, and fucking, then she's seen what happens. She had a big old talk and everything was fine, and then all of a sudden her ex came around yesterday. I said, I'm done, bitch. I said, we can't have a relationship because you won't let us have one.
There's a lot of people that keep confusing me for you, which ain't possible because I have more hair than you. And you don't have, well, I guess sort of a beard, and you're like all bald though. Like when people are like, you're Sean, right?
The redheaded manager fucking covered for me. When was that? When did people ask you if I was you? If it was you as me?
Oh, it's been like probably for the last month or so.
Who's been asking?
Just a bunch of fucking people from Portland, because somebody was trying to talk to Stormy, and I only know this from rumors. I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently Stormy was saying she was out and to have people come to you, which I don't know what the fuck that's got to do with the price of any goddamn thing. But yeah, people were coming up to me. They're like, "You Sean, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Sean. You got any shit?" Like, "No, I don't have any shit. I don't fuck around with shit. Are you fucking kidding me?"
No. That's those are cops, dude. I think those might be cops, and thank you for deterring them for me. I don't do it anymore.
Well, I don't want their bullshit because I never got into it. But also, there's the street people bullshit. They're not going to come forward because most of them are on drugs, and most of them have had to try to turn stuff in alone. And that's why everybody gets screwed. They all go in alone.
I'm done. I'm tired of it, dude. I'm just done with her, and I'm done with all the bullshit. I'm done. So I'm trying to come up with some profit money, but good luck.
I got a grand total of a penny, and I can't even. Oh, I found my coffee. It's right here. Yeah, I got kicked out of Safeway too. They claim that an employee.
I didn't get kicked out.
But I didn't threaten an employee. I kept my word with an employee.
No, I never threatened anybody.
Now all them employees did a lot of fucking threatening. Holy shit. Every time they wanted to talk about beating the shit out of everybody for a solution for every goddamn thing. I'm like, that has not stopped Andrew Wolnez.
I know how to stop him.
Well, everybody keeps saying they want to beat him up and they want to this and they want to that. And I'm literally the only person trying to talk people out of beating him up. And then I got Chris Stafford pulling his bullshit. They're smashing my windows. Fucking, I got a protection order against Wolnez, and he's violated it at least 6 times in the last 3 days. But I can't call it in. The cops show up and bully me, talk over me, disrespect me. I like the hammer, but I like the Assassin's Creed one a lot better. Oh, that's a Mason's ring.
Yeah. My grandpa. People see it, they start freaking out a little bit. I was pretty much a Mason's priest, fucking kind of anointed me.
All right, so there's 2 kind of people who offer to help me. There's the crazy conspiracy theorists who think everything is the fault of the Illuminati and Masons, and they'll probably think that I'm in cahoots and in league with the devil because I talked to you with that uncle's Mason's ring.
It's not. I'm gonna try to make some money.
Then there's the other ones who say they can't do nothing.
Yeah. Because they don't know how to fight.
I just ain't able to anymore. Yeah, everybody kept telling me to get bear mace and a taser, and I did. Still couldn't bring myself to use them. He's trying to sober up, trying to clean up, tried the whole girlfriend thing. Life happens. Whether or not Stormy's running around saying that stuff, I don't know, because she's been missing in action for 2 days. So right now, I'm worried about her. I had a couple of people ask if I'd seen her. Her sister came looking for her, so if I do see her, I get to let her know that. I don't want to post up a missing person thing if she ain't missing, though. I also know that within 24 hours, that's the most important time. Like, within 2 hours is the most important, but the cops don't give a shit. None of these people understand how important it is to turn it in right away. The guy who was going to open a bank account today, it's going to be a joint account is what he wanted to do so that he could make some money. That's scary to me. Building money after that to fall back on. See, a lot of people have great ideas that they want to push heavy. We're going to do it this way. You need to this and you need to that. At first, it was just going to be him trying to help me to get a bank account. I could pay him back. Just not right now. I'd have to wait till the 1st, and I wouldn't have money for literally anything else for the month. All my money for next month is already spent. $250 for the window I broke. I take responsibility for that window. And guess why? Because I did break it. Yusuf typed, "Hey, you sound better." No, I'm not better. I'm trying real hard to fake it right now. But the right to vote should be revoked. See, there's the help that I needed that people promised. And then there's the help that they wanted to give in lieu thereof. And the help they wanted to give in lieu thereof for 6 weeks so they know what's going on. Buddies, and coworkers were people made and sacrifices made. For those sacrifices, does Shannon Alvarado give a shit? No, she doesn't. Does Yusuf Muhammad actually give a shit? Well, he's back here again today, so that shows that he cares for some reason. But how does he care? Does he care for entertainment? Does he care because I'm interactive? Does he care because he's seen me have a few mental breakdowns over this abuse? Instead of typing if I'm better, no, I'm not better. I will never be better until I have a friend or family member who helps me to turn this in. I will never have that. You wonder why I'm so quick to anger now? Because being kind gets nothing done. The problem with Shannon is that she has no common sense whatsoever. She has no fucking clue what the world is really like. Because she's never actually had to live in the real world. She's always had somebody that she could fall back on. I didn't talk about Shannon Alvarado and her boyfriend and how shitty they were to each other because I'm some sort of hateful person out to get Shannon Alvarado. I spoke about that because that's what she did to help in lieu of the things that she promised to help with. Help to turn in Kara Johnson Miles. Now you get to hear her trying to use the statute of limitations excuse. That's not valid. See, Shannon never intended on helping. Ever. You get to hear that I admit to my stuff. See, rather than admit that she fucked up, she wanted to go out of her way to play like I was some sort of a horrible person because of a bunch of things that happened there that either A, weren't my fault, or B, were pretty fucking trivial. The situation with the cigarette butts, where they wanted me to put the cigarette butts, I put them. And the dog kept on knocking them over. Now let me tell you something about the dog. Her name is Sadie, and she slept with me every night. She was my saving grace there. She's what kept me from freaking out every fucking day. Let's take a look at Shannon Alvarado. She promised that she was going to help, but did she? No, she didn't. She coordinated with other people to boss me around and send me around in a bunch of magic fucking circles, not one of which was help turning in the abuse. Oh, Sean, you should go here, you should go there, you should move here, you should move there, you should buy this, you should buy that, you should go here, you should go there. None of that is fucking help. Instead of saying nobody's going to listen to you because you're a felon. Ted Bollinger's a felon. They listen to him. Do you know why? Because he fucking tried, you fucking pieces of shit. It's fucked up. Then these people want me to talk about how great America is. These people in Tillamook expect me to give them a grade A stamp of approval for what wonderful people they are. This place is a fucking shithole town. Oh, we got another one of these fucking trolls on here. What do we do with these pieces of shit? Take a screenshot. Oh, come on, take the screenshot. Hide this dipshit on the channel. And then, of course, we'll also take this wannabe Christian and we'll block his ass too. Of course, I believe in Jesus. That's because Jesus existed. Jesus of Bethlehem. That's what he would have been called. He was born in Bethlehem. Was Jesus the Son, the one and only Son of God? The fuck if I know, I never knew the man. What I do know is that the Romans made reference to Jesus more than once. Their chronicles, well, they include Jesus' death, of course, but also references to Jesus the Spitter. Why did they call him Jesus the Spitter? Those of you who have read the Bible might be able to guess this one. There was a type of bacteria that you could get in the Middle East. And basically it was a fog. It made it so that people couldn't see. I don't mean like completely blind, like it's all blacked out, but so that they couldn't see. And what did Jesus do? He spit a fat looger in their eyes, and they wiped it out, and it stuck to all that gunk, and then they could see again. Now, that particular bacteria is almost completely lost, which is great. We've almost eradicated its effect on humans in the Middle East, but from time to time, they still get people with that disease. Sorry, infection. There was a guy named Aaron who told me to give him a sec. That was 36 minutes ago. Oh, another Jaden account. How many of these? 6 in the last couple of days? 7? Let's see if Shannon is willing to actually help, actually focused.
Hello.
Hey, Shannon, it's Sean.
Hey, Sean. What's up?
All right. The situation with Mandy Hughes. The whole reason for me threatening to post up her number, and by the way, I have never posted up her number. She's one of the few.
Okay.
All the stuff after that you keep telling me, that's nice and all, but that was after, all of that stuff is after she tried pretending like I was a bad guy for telling the truth. Now, as far as her pretending that she was being stalked because I posted up her number, I shouldn't have had to, first of all, and second of all, I didn't. Third of all, it's not illegal to do that.
That makes no sense. Wait, can you? I didn't get that part. Can you? Because you said you did, and then you said you shouldn't have had. Oh, can you explain that part?
I shouldn't have to post up people's phone numbers.
Yeah.
Those people
Okay.
should have done the right thing from the start and told the truth from the start, not played head games with me, which is what Mandy and her daughter were doing. Now, at the very beginning, they may have had good intentions. Now, am I incorrect, or did her daughter work for 911?
Yes, she did. She's the one. Is she the one who got the call when Natalie was found? I think.
That's what
Or
she
something.
claims, yes.
Okay.
Now, there's conversations between myself and Mandy Hughes, as well as myself with Alyssa Rainwater about the situation, about trying to turn it in, and about the situation with Amanda Jonas, and I did send those to you.
Yeah, I remember the Amanda Jonas she worked with Alyssa, right, or something like that.
No, she was one of the Longmont police officers who I was trying to turn in that arrested me over lighting a fire. You remember the fire I lit?
I thought the fire was way after, though.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, see, I mean, like, it's so old,
Stop,
you know.
stop. When you interrupt to say what you thought, I'm trying to explain it because I've had to live through it, and these memories are ingrained in my brain. The situation with after she tried to pretend like I was some sort of a horrible person for telling the truth and for asking her to tell the truth. Heck yes, I threatened to expose her number, and I've done that with a lot of people's numbers since. But the thing is, after she did that, it was no longer okay for her to be contacting me the way that she was. And it was definitely mean-hearted of you and her to go at me the way that you did. I'm not hating you for that, and I'm not hating her for that. I don't hate people, I hate actions. But the thing is, when you were getting a hold of me and telling me that, like when you told me that Alyssa did send money to me for my phones, when I was trying to explain the situation there, that money didn't get to me, the money that Mandy Hughes had sent, and you were telling me that Alyssa had sent me money, and I said I already knew that. Like, that's the thing, is that I hadn't been hiding that stuff. I'd been trying to tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, and Alyssa sat like outside. She waited for you to, because she was waiting for you to
Were
get
you
out of
there?
jail.
Were you there? Were you there, Shannon?
No.
All right, well, that's what I'm asking. You keep telling me with the stuff that's happening to me that you weren't there. Instead of telling me this happened as if it's a fact just because she said so, that doesn't make it a fact. I spoke up on my channel about how she claimed that she was outside there waiting on me, all right? I didn't get to see that because I was locked up.
Yeah.
Whether or not she sat out there and waited on me, I don't know. But I do know that Alyssa Rainwater came to see me in the jail, and we did speak in the jail. I know that Alyssa Rainwater did put money on my books. I know that I spoke out about every bit of that, so you throwing it in my face like I never told you and never told anybody, it's hurtful, Shannon.
I'm not throwing it in your face. I was just trying to make you feel better. Like, I wasn't trying to throw anything in your face. I'm never trying to throw anything in your face.
Ma'am, that was after you were angry with me, and very much, yes, that's the way that it was used. Now, as far as Alyssa Rainwater and Mandy Hughes go, they promised to help me the same as you did with turning in the abuse. But they procrastinated.
They don't want to do it anymore because you get mad.
Shannon, you're making excuse for them, all right? You're not listening to me. You're too busy making excuses for literally everyone. You will literally believe anything anybody says, except for me. And that's what I'm trying to get you to do, Shannon, is to listen to me. Instead of telling me what everybody else said, why don't you try listening to what I'm telling you? That stuff that Mandy Hughes did, you don't have to make excuses for her. You're not the one who committed those actions. She is. I'm not asking you to answer for her crimes or her choices. The thing is, the police said that nobody tried to help me. None of you tried to help me the way that I needed, which is to turn it in. All of you made excuses. A lot of you promised to help me and didn't. The thing is, I'm asking you not to make excuses for Mandy. I'm asking you to be straightforward with me about the situations with her. The situations with you and her, not the assumptions that you made just because you want to believe anything Mandy says. I'm aware that Mandy tried to send me money. I'm also aware that I haven't seen any evidence of it, and she never tried to provide evidence of it and never tried to turn it in. Now, you say that she furnished for you receipts that show that she did send money to me in the Arapahoe County Jail. That money, had it arrived, which it did not, I could have called you. I could have called a lot of people that were witnesses, and I could have given them the number to the Arapahoe County Sheriff's or the Arapahoe County Public Defender's office so you could talk to those people. Because they weren't going to bother. They weren't.
The money then? That's the even worse problem.
Stop! I can't hear you when I'm talking. When you start talking over me talking, I don't hear what you're saying because I'm talking. Do you understand that, Shannon? I'm talking.
I said what's even more of a problem is that she did send the money, and so where the fuck did it go since you didn't get it?
No, that's not the problem. The problem is that I never got it, and that fucked me. That's the problem, Shannon.
That somebody stole it from the police department is my...
No, they didn't steal it from the police department. Shannon, stop!
You're gonna blow it. I can't yell it like this.
Well, then listen. Stop talking over me to sell a narrative that you don't know if it's true or not. You don't know if what you're telling me is true or not, but you are continually interrupting me to say it. Let me tell you, because I was there. I was there, Shannon. I try to explain stuff to you. You think you know better than me, and you talk over me like I'm a retard. This isn't help, Shannon.
I saw proof, though, dude. I saw proof. She sent it. Not your fault.
Shannon, I'm not saying you didn't send proof. All right, stop repeating that. I heard you the first 100 fucking times, Shannon. You're not listening. You are talking over me with the same goddamn thing. Let me fucking finish, for Christ's sake.
Memories of old times. You used to yell at me all the time.
Shannon, please stop taking pop shots and let me finish. Please. Instead of making it an excuse for every single person who's predatory towards me, why don't you understand that they are predatory towards me? That the things that Alyssa told you may not be true. The things that Mandy Hughes said to you may not be true. She's pissed off. You know why she was originally pissed off? Because I said her name in my videos.
But a receipt's a receipt. I mean, like, it's proof, isn't it? Like, it's
Stop going off on the receipt! Please! You're like a fucking crackhead with that goddamn receipt. I heard you days ago. And no matter what, you're gonna interrupt me again about that goddamn receipt. Let me tell you why that fucking receipt is important, Shannon. I've told you repeatedly, that money didn't arrive. That's not my fault. Mandy Hughes needed to speak up with me to turn it in. Not use that receipt as an excuse to pretend I'm a bad person to you. For you to repeatedly throw it in my face. She never sent me a goddamn receipt, and she literally made zero effort. Zero to turn it the fuck in. None. Neither the fuck did Alyssa. Stop pretending just because they told you something that it makes it true.
No, but they give up because you get mad at people, so I think they...
No, they didn't even try, Shannon. Just like you never tried. You're making excuses for them. You're making zero effort to understand my side.
I'm understanding that you're...
No, you're not. You're not. You're trying to be a fucking argumentative bitch. How about fucking listen? Stop interrupting me to make excuses. Now, may I speak, please?
Yes, you may. You've been speaking to shouting. Yes, you may.
Anyway, Alyssa Rainwater never made any attempt to turn that in. Neither did Mandy Hughes. Zero attempt. None. Not even a tiny bit. That's why I'm fucking pissed off at her. Just like I'm pissed off at you about the situation with Kara Johnson Miles. All of you had plenty of time, ample opportunity, and you didn't do shit, and that's why I'm pissed. You're not bothering to find out about any of the assaults. I could have sent you video. Shannon, let me speak. Please let me speak. Please. Please let me speak.
I am. I'm just trying to tell you.
Please let me speak.
Okay, speak.
You're trying to tell me. You are always doing that. That's not fucking listening. You're not trying to understand. You're too busy making excuses. Jesus Christ. Stop antagonizing me by talking over me and making excuses over and over. Please stop. Holy shit. Like this right here. This is what pushes people to commit suicide, Shannon. I shouldn't have to yell to be heard. I shouldn't have to expose this on the fucking internet. I should have had a friend like you pretended to be, who I could go to when I'm abused, who would call it in with me instead of argue for 7 years. You have made every excuse for Mandy and her daughter. Whether those things are true or not, they never fucking came forward. Never, not once. That's why I'm so fucking pissed. Every time I try to tell you what happened, you want to interrupt me and talk over me and take their fucking side. You haven't even heard my side. Just like I gave you credit for the things that you did, I gave them credit for the things that they did. Most of what they did is promise me they were going to do things they never followed through with. Did you think that I was sending you all that evidence just for your entertainment? That took thousands of hours to do that. From the road, from homelessness to do that. Having to fight just for the power to plug in my phone. Why did you help Mandy to harass me after she already tried getting a protection order?
Help. And Mandy does what she does. I do what I do. I didn't help anyone to harass you. I mean, what does that mean?
Ma'am, you and her, you were trying to get me to allow her into a Natalie Bollinger group.
Okay, let me explain something to you.
No, that situation there. You can explain that situation there.
Sean, we were your admins. Mandy and I were both admins in that group.
She was not an admin. You asked me to invite her to the group. No, you asked me to invite her to the group, Shannon.
But Miss Peaches is the one who came in, and then that's when you banned me as an admin.
No. I banned you as an admin because I'd already blocked you, and I'd already blocked Mandy. I was already done with both of you, and then you wanted an invite for Mandy into that Natalie Bollinger group. I have the fucking screenshot, Shannon. Don't fucking lie to me.
You're not remembering correctly. I remember distinctly.
No, you don't, because I have the fucking screenshots. I've seen them in the last 2 weeks. Okay. I was scrolling through my computer just last week looking for other evidence when I ran across it, Shannon.
I'm just saying, we were both admins in your group.
No, she wasn't.
She was, because even when, like...
Shannon, now you're getting stuck on retarded shit. You're making excuses for my predators. You know what makes all of you predatory? The fact that all of you promised to help turn it in, and none of you made an effort. All you want to do is lie and fucking argue. You are lying. You weren't there for those situations, but you're saying them as if they must be true. Were you there for Alyssa Rainwater sitting outside the courthouse waiting on me? No, you were not. So where's your proof? Where's your proof that she did that?
I just was told that. That's all.
You were just told that. That's right, Shannon. What am I bitching at you about? You will literally believe anything anybody says, but you won't believe a goddamn thing I say.
I was an admin in your group, and I know Mandy was too, though. That's the thing, and you're not remembering correctly.
No, it's not that I'm not remembering correctly. You and her were no longer my friends by the time you tried to have her invited to that group. You asked for her to be invited to that group. You specifically asked. Now you're calling me a liar again, Shannon.
Miss Peaches is the one you're...
No. You do not get to blame Peaches for your bullshit. Peaches did her bullshit. All you're doing is making things worse and making excuses. Fucking Christ. Obviously, Shannon doesn't give a shit. She will literally interrupt me to lie to me. How does she know if Alyssa Rainwater did that or not? She wasn't there. But what does she say when I have actual video evidence that she could look at? Oh, I wasn't there. You see how the rules are different for me than they are for my predators? Fucking Christ.
Please leave a message and I will call you back. Thanks.
Shannon, you're a horrible excuse for a human being. When I tell you what's going on and I try to send you evidence showing that I told the truth, you won't look at it. But anybody says anything about me, you will believe whatever the fuck they say. Because you're a shitty fucking person, Shannon. Stop fucking stalking me, you psycho fucking hose. And fuck all of you too. Kevin Ficarras is being an asshole. We'll hide him on the channel. Fuck him. Somebody calling themselves NVMBR type 777. We'll hide that user on the channel. Goodbye. The problem here is that I never get to finish without getting interrupted and talked over repeatedly. And no, I'm not fucking okay. All she's gonna do is make excuses for my fucking predators. These people promised to help me to turn it in and literally never tried. I sent Mandy Hughes and Alyssa Rainwater and of course Shannon Alvarado lots of evidence. You get to hear her talking about how she saved that evidence, but she ain't look at it. She wanted to have her and Alyssa Rainwater be a part of this group. Sorry, her and Mandy Hughes to be a part of this group. She wanted whoever the admin was, whoever was in charge of it, to add Mandy Hughes to this group. This is after her and Mandy Hughes already showed they weren't my friends. And yes, Miss Peaches was typing mean shit on there, but she wasn't the only one. And you get to hear, obviously, Shannon Alvarado, between taking personal responsibility and trying to blame it all on Peaches. Well, I blame Peaches for the parts that Peaches did. I blame Shannon for the parts that Shannon did. Some dumb cunt wants to type, hi, you're rude. Well, fuck you, you're gone. You see how fucking easy that is, you fucking skeezy piece of shit? I don't give a fuck about rude. Rude is just stuck up, preppy fucks looking for excuses. Life happens. Someone typed, how you doing, Mike? So far as I know, there is no mic on here. See, I gotta try to depend on selfish pieces of shit like Shannon Alvarado, who's literally going to just talk over me to make excuses. She's not going to hear my side. She doesn't fucking care. She's too busy making excuses and assuming what I'm saying. No, she needs to shut the fuck up and stop making excuses for predators. Bye, bitch. Ugh. Like I said, oh, here's another one of them trolls we getting rid of. Hide user on this channel. Oh, we got rid of making more accounts. I'll block this bitch from the channel. Not that it fucking matters. Oh, we got another punk here wanting to pretend that because I have no teeth, it must be meth. See, this is the problem with making somebody go public. Is that it doesn't matter what the truth is, it matters what public opinion is. Cody Harper is, of course, being blocked from my channel. Bye-bye. And we got somebody keeps typing Mike. This person, Ridge Runners, is getting blocked. I don't know who the fuck Mike is, but goodbye. Someone calling himself Sam I Am, type I don't know, but I hate hearing yelling. I don't give a shit if you hate hearing yelling. You can leave. You're allowed to do that. Oh, we'll block this guy. I'd use her on this channel. My name isn't Mike. My name is Sean. This person wants to something with a pickup line. What do? Block user on this channel. Oh, we got this guy calling himself Mountain Man trolling as well. See, ain't none of y'all good people. Shannon Alvarado isn't going to let me finish. She's going to interrupt everything I say to make an excuse for somebody who's a piece of shit. See, I'm pissed off at Alyssa Rainwater and Mandy Hughes for the same reason I'm pissed off at Shannon Alvarado. They promised to help turn this in, and they all lied out their asses. We're completely full of shit. And then we got somebody typing retarded shit here. First of all, I'm not your bro. Second of all, keep your chin up doesn't help a goddamn thing. It's just pretty fucking words. And third of all, shit's gonna get better. How the fuck would you know? You got a magic goddamn crystal ball? Holy fuck. And this Olivia person, of course, getting themselves blocked. I'd use her on this channel. Bye-bye, Olivia. There goes that big hand feller. He's blocked too. You see how easy that is? None of you are here to help. None of you care about me as a human being. None of you try to put a stop to this abuse. Well, we got more trolls here. The more of these troll accounts we block, the better off we'll be in the future. I'd use her on this channel. Bye-bye.